Hello, air signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. For those who are in a relationship that probably needs healing, could be a friendship, a family situation, but whatever it is, something needs healing, okay? Or you need healing with somebody, okay? So let's say as an overview for air signs, Sun, Moon. Ooh, that quick. Wow. You may not always understand why certain things happened. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed here. Okay? This is for you, air signs. And you also got emotions are naturally a necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Okay? Because some of you are still carrying resentment. Okay? So let's say this is for air signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Now, their feelings could be dealing with a Virgo. Okay? Or they may have this in their chart. But the Hermit is extremely spiritual card, and it's often to do with institutions or large organization, everything from a bank to an entire Christian church, okay? Because this card indicates spirituality, even if you are an atheist, okay? It's in whatever sense the word spirit makes sense to you. Even if for your spirit equates to emotions, you may be trying hard to figure out what the truth is about someone or some matter that don't feel that you have to do it all by your own, okay? You need to ask for help if you need it to gain some different perspective. For some of you, don't be afraid, okay, if you need time alone, okay? Take it. Even if it's just for 5 minutes, walk around the house so that you can actually not feel so alone, okay? That's for somebody, because somebody's really feeling alone here, okay? But make sure you're doing the right thing, okay? That includes doing what's right for you personally, and not just worrying about the wants and needs of others here, because some of you are just so taking up other people's responsibility that you need time to go within to seek some form of enlightenment here, okay? If it's regarding your work, you're nearing the point where work, success, and recognition are well within your grasp here, air signs. So do your best to be organized and productive, because this will pay off for you in ways that aren't clear yet. So just do the right thing. Even if nobody's watching, you're always watching what you are doing, because some people are spying on you, I'm hearing, okay? And for some of you, it's possible that a romance from your past will be rekindled. And is that what you really want here, air signs? Because it seems like romantic relationship are not currently priority right now, okay? Because if your head says that you want nothing more than a romantic relationship, you need to look at your behavior. Does it align with your analysis? In a committed relationship, you might have been moving in different directions for a while now. So you need to make sure to make the time and effort to stay connected in order to keep the spark alive, okay? It's like a bit similar to a previous reading I did for you before, is that some of you maybe with somebody that's very codependent on you, okay? Or you're dealing with somebody who has some form of codependency, right? Now, that's their feelings, okay? That's what they're going through, needing time alone. Could be going within, okay? Or they've got no choice but to be alone and go within, okay? Now, your feelings is the 5 of Swords, okay? Now, Remember what I just said to you. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision here, air signs. So in order to see the things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Because some of you are carrying a lot of resentment with the Five of Swords. Some of you could be competing with somebody for somebody's attention, okay? Because it seems like somebody else could be in the picture here for some of you, okay? Because for some of you right now, you're likely to find yourself with some mixed feelings about life in general, about a few people in particular here, okay? So don't ignore these here air signs, but don't feel like you have to speak every word you're thinking and feeling either, okay? As you could ruin the very thing that you want the most, okay? Such as a close, intimate relationship with your friends and your lover. Some of you need to think several times before you really let someone have it, even if they deserve it. So pick your battles, okay? It could also indicate someone you care about may be away for a while. Could be in prison for some of you, okay? But don't get too possessive if that's the case, okay? Assume that they will be coming back to you, even if they're away, taking time out, okay? But the 5 usually indicates conflict, both external and internal. So don't escalate conflict unnecessary. Think before you act here. Okay, air signs? If it's regarding your work, you may be on your own worst enemy right now. So don't expect the entire system to be changed just because you believe it should be different here, air signs. How you speak your mind is important at what you say, as what you say. There may be some unfairness at play in your work world, but be sure that your behavior is impeccable because you're zooming on you. Alright? And for some of you, conflict in your relationship is near surety here. Things may not work out as you would hope with your love relationship for some of you, but some of you need to think calmly and carefully about what you deal breakers are in a relationship and be honest with yourself first and foremost, okay? And then be honest with your beloved. But you need to accept reality, I'm hearing. Because some of you are living in some la-la land, I'm hearing. Because in the near future, some of you are going to be feeling rejected. You're going to feel bored, okay? That's for somebody, okay? Because somebody here is feeling rejected, they're feeling bored, okay? And this is what's going to happen in the near future, alright? That's for some of you. Because at the same time now, with the 4 of Cups here, alright? He could be speaking to you regarding your wishful thinking. So he wants us to remember to pay attention to what is now and the many blessings we each currently experience. And not to worry too much about what could be. It's all easy to overlook what we already have in the pursuit of what we don't have. Okay? So it's like being grateful for what you already have here and here and here. Okay? Because some of you need to be counting your blessings. Okay? And don't spend too much time in self-pity or wishing life away. Because a lot of life has to do with where we put our focus. So put your focus on things and people in your life that you have to be thankful for. Consider a gratitude journal. That's what I'm saying, someone needs to be grateful here. Okay? It could be a lot worse, I'm hearing. Okay? And for some of you may not like your job very much, but at least it keeps food on the table. Okay? Because in today's modern throwaway age, job security is a thing of the past. No job is 100% secure, as many have found out to their cost, especially around this lockdown now and when everybody had to lose their jobs and some of your businesses, okay? But be thankful that you're not one of them. And remember that it's rare for any of us to ever be truly completely trapped. It's okay? So if you're feeling like I'm stuck, I can't go nowhere, nobody's a tree, you can move. Okay? But some of you need to look hard at yourself as to whether you're being realistic with regards to love. Do you have your heart set to exclusion of everyone else? Or someone who isn't giving you very much back, or who's quite literally unavailable to you, it seems like, because this person's taking some way time out. Okay? And because in the distant future, You got the Sun card, and that's reverse. Okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. Okay? Because at the moment, I've seen Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay? But for some of you here, with the Sun card here reverse, okay? Somebody's not happy here. Okay? That's for somebody, right? Somebody's not happy in their family, alright? Or in the home for some of you. But for some of you right now, with the Sun card reversed like this, it's still a sign soon that you're likely to find yourself feeling more free than you have in a while. Maybe years for some of you. Alright? But in reverse, there's much less clarity to this freedom, because you may have to work harder to bring the freedom about. Okay? This is an excellent time, an important time to experience different things which are out of your usual routine. Because the Sun's usually about vitality, freedom, joy, and its self-expression. Okay? But for some of you, things are very likely to be going very well for you, even when the Sun is reversed. Okay? But it's particularly important for you to make an effort to literally count and stay focused on your blessings, no matter who you are or what is wrong in your life, because undoubtedly you have things to be thankful and grateful for here, air signs. So stay mindful of these things and you will bring more blessings into your life, because this is a great time to socialize, to meet new people and get out and about. Okay? For some of you, if you're looking for a new job, it could be right around the corner for you. Okay? Because you'll need to stay focused on what you bring to the table and how your skills and talents could benefit the employer. Okay? Not so much what they could do for you. Okay? Because with the reverse Sun shows a particular need for you to share any credit, good work with those who work with you. Even if you did all or nearly all the work. Okay? On the whole though, air signs, if you're currently employed, your work is stable and moving towards new opportunities and improvement. Just don't take your employment for granted when this card appears, okay? But for some of you, it can indicate that one or the other partner, or even both of them, may be taking the relationship or the other party too much for granted. This must be changed as soon as possible, because if the relationship is to last, okay? Because at the same time, both parties may need some alone time. And if you draw the reverse Sun, then you're looking for love and romance. There's indication here that the possibilities look promising for you, but however, you will need to keep a good attitude and develop a high self-esteem, because you don't want to accept just old lover that comes along. You deserve more than that, because in your previous reading I did, some of you were accepting an old love and then finding out at the end of the day the person was too codependent on you, and then you're going to end up getting hurt, or they're going to put you in a third party situation. Okay, so let's see what other message is coming towards you, air signs. So let's take this one, right? Yeah, for some of you, whoops. Right now, let's their feelings is they need to go within or spend some time alone. But you've got the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords. Somebody needs to make a decision here, and it's not going to be an easy decision. Could be regarding a third party, or somebody here who needs to make a decision regarding getting over some past hurt. Okay? Because someone's definitely developing past hurt. Okay, air sign, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Their feelings. What's their feelings towards air signs? What is the person's feelings towards air signs? Let's see. Ooh, that was correct. Definitely could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Okay? This person is very domineering, very controlling. Okay? And this person is easy to bribe. This person lacks people skills here, okay? And they're very stubborn and they don't want to change. Like I said, some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus for some of you. Okay? But you've got this person here who's very stubborn. This is somebody that you can't really kind of trust. Okay? This is somebody you can't really kind of trust, especially when they're not grounded. Okay? They could even be making out they got more money than they have. Okay? This is somebody here who's, I'm hearing a liar. Okay? A cheat, somebody who's very ignorant, stubborn, argumentative. Okay? Some of you could be dealing with this person. Okay? Somebody seems to say that this person kind of identifies himself by what they have on the outside, their accomplishment, without recognizing who they are on the inside. Okay? No matter what happens in your life here, air signs, it's important to know that your happiness and success is not built on or even a handful of events. This is the time to consciously cultivate positive attitude here. Okay? For some of you, this person can point to an older established man who plays a major role in your working environment, even if it's on the surface. It seems that you work with all women for some of you. Okay? But for some of you, you need to do your best that you can at work, but realize that your work is not your whole life. Okay? I know that some people, which may include the man represented by this reverse king, simply cannot be pleased. So all you can do is your best, and that's enough. Okay? Somebody could be working by themselves or gone within. Okay? Well, someone you care about, this person here, like I said, their feelings, right? What they care about is having a hard time because of issues related to their work or lack thereof. Somebody could have lost a job, like I said. Okay? But some of you need to help them to remember their value goes far beyond what they do. And if you're single and looking for love, you may meet someone new now who works in the financial field in some way. There may be a large disparity in your incomes. Okay? If so, be open-minded about that, because they may earn more than you or less than you. Alright? Or that's how they feel. Alright? Now, your feelings, like I said, you're going through a lot of conflict here. I'm feeling like you're having to compete for this person's emotions. Okay? You may need some time out from each other. Okay? And you're hurt. You're heartbroken. There could have been a breakup of your relationship with this person here, okay? And some of you are healing right now, right? Some of you could have been put in a third-party situation, I'm hearing, okay? Because the Three of Swords are turning up like this. Somebody's really hurt, okay? Even if they're trying to hide it, you're really hurt here, okay? Because for some of you, there is an element of sorrow that is undeniable when this card appears. Okay? But what lies on the other side of sorrow can be enhanced is understanding and joy. Okay? Some of you need to allow yourself to fully experience any sorrow or pain that you're going through or that comes up now, so that you can move beyond it. Okay? But some of you are going through very deep emotional issues. And it must be addressed before before you can move on, basically. Some of you are denying your pain, and that doesn't make it go away. Okay? Any more than denying a broken leg makes it heal. Okay? Attentions must be paid to balance here. Also, it must be paid to the Two of Swords. So some of you had to make a decision. Okay? Right? Because you went to 2 to the 3. Okay? Some of you could have made a bad choice and you got hurt. Okay? But any pain that comes up now, okay? Don't wallow in it, air signs. Okay? You do not and should not wallow in grief or sorrow for long. Okay? However, only you can decide how long is long enough. Okay? Others can't decide that for you because, like I said, you're going through a lot of conflict here, competing with somebody. Okay? Some of you it's a working environment, some of you it's a relationship. Okay? And for some of you, your ego maybe feel quite bruised by something that happens within a relationship at work. Okay? Some of you need to try to keep this in perspective, okay? Because your whole life is not and should not be what you do professionally. Because some of you are thinking that your whole world is about your job, okay? Some of you may need some assistance to find a better approach to work, okay? But don't hesitate to ask, okay? Especially for those who are looking for work, okay? You may need to change the field that you're working in, Mary, okay? Some of you, though, you're definitely having some difficulties and pain in your relationship. In order for a relationship to survive, both parties need to be willing to work on and talk about the relationship. Because you may find that someone you thought or cared about you is not loving you as he has supposed, okay? But don't take this personally or dwell too long on the pain here, okay, if that's the case. Because you're being guided to the relation that is right for you. Because every ending, there's a new beginning, okay? As one door closes, another door opens, okay? But you can't force something to be right or someone to care if they don't, okay? Because the right person will care of their own accord here without you doing some intense connotation here. So to speak, you need to speak to make it happen for some of you, as I'm hearing. Okay. What other message here for air signs? If this resonates with you, air signs, please like, share, follow. And those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe. But in the near future, for some of you, you got the 5 of Wands, and that's reverse. Okay? Some of you are even thinking about if the relationship is even worth it because you got the Ace of Wands there, and that's reversed. Some of these could have been very unmotivated, okay? Someone's been very immature or lacking confidence. Some of you could have been dealing with a fire sign, with Leo Sagittarius, but somebody's giving up here, okay? Because somebody could get some bad news about somebody who's very materialistic, somebody here who's very deceitful or trying to betray you here, okay? And you're getting over this kind of being stabbed in your back for some of you, because some of you could even be fearing being stabbed in your back, okay? But in the near future, right, with the 5 of Wands there reversed like that, okay, some of you could be going through some form of inner conflict or getting over some conflict with people around you, okay? Because for some of you, this could be in your career, your work arena, okay? Especially problems arising at work, speak to your supervisor, your manager, or maybe for some of you, that's who the person you're having a problem with. But you just take one step at a time and think before you act or speak here, I'm hearing, okay? But for some of you, you have a real need to believe in and trust yourself now, air sign. Because if something or someone doesn't pass the smell test to you now, trust your instincts. No matter what happens, be hesitant to escalate conflict or take irrevocable steps here. Don't be hasty, no matter how angry you get in the coming weeks that are coming up, okay? Because this is coming up in the near future here, okay? For some of you, there is a lot of dispute coming up at work, I keep hearing. Especially for those who are currently employed, okay? Some of you need to think calmly and rationally and avoid arguments to the best of your ability, okay? And some of you better make sure you protect yourself as well as you can, okay? Because in terms of tracking your actions or having a paper trail, okay? or having witnesses during contentious discussion and so forth, you need somebody to go and say back you up, paperwork, whatever it is. Okay, and if you're looking for work, don't be discouraged by the competition out there. Okay, air signs, you have your own unique talent to bring to the table, so think positive. Okay, and for some of you, if you are in a committed love relationship, what looks like conflict on the surface can actually be very beneficial to your relation, provided both parties fight fair. Here I'm hearing. Okay, as you will learn more about yourself and each other and clear the air. But if you're looking for love, or have your heart set on someone who doesn't seem to be moving forward with you now, okay, know that the reluctance has more to do with their issues than with you. Okay, if you really want this person, you're going to really need to be patient. Okay, because some of you, like I said, are bored, and when you get bored, it's like, say, the devil finds work for idle hands, I'm hearing. Okay, because some of you are not happy, like I said, right? Tell me, what the message here for the distant future for air signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. What's going to happen in the distant future regarding this relationship that needs healing? Okay, too many. Yep. Some of you are going to bring it to an end because it's been a burden, and you're going to put it down. Okay, some of you are going to let go, let God, because for some of you, somebody here is feeling guilty or got a guilty conscience about it being indecisive here. Okay, someone's refusing to change, I'm hearing. Okay, and someone's been carrying a burden and worrying what other people think. Okay, you need to put that burden down, I'm hearing. Okay, and they feeding you, financing you, or even fucking you. Who cares to your motherfucker what people think? Okay, you got your life. Okay, do what you need to do for you. Now look at that, you got the moon card. So now you got the distant future. You're not going to be happy, and you're going to be with somebody who's inconsistent. They probably won't be speaking to this person in the distant future. Okay, because some secrets are going to be coming out that somebody was lying, cheating, or going to end up betraying you here. Okay, with the moon card here reversed like this. Okay, there's some things that were hidden from you that you didn't know here, air signs. Okay, about the person you was dealing with. Okay, because for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody here that could be very confusing to you now, and those close to you. Some of you may be feeling very confused yourself, and you need to sit with the uncertainty. Don't try to force things or people to do things before they're ready. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. Okay, but you seem to be definitely in a more psychic and intuitive phase here than usual here, air sign. So it would be important for you to trust your instincts here. Okay, even if you don't know where they're coming from. Okay, because when you draw the reverse moon card like this, the impression you are getting may be less than clear and easily misinterpreted. Okay, don't ignore the messages you're getting though, air sign, trying to suss out their meaning. Okay, if you're waiting on an answer from someone, it may unfortunately take quite a bit longer than you would like it to, so try to be patient. Okay, if it's regarding your work, well, some of you, somebody's been very selfish and self-centered. Somebody that you love or could be married to for some of you. Okay, and you're not thinking about how you feel, or vice versa. Okay. Some of you, when it concerns your work, you may think you're clear on something, yeah, and you're actually not. But it's important that you ask questions, particularly of your superiors. Practice active listening and hearing, okay, to make sure that you and your co-workers understand each other, okay, perfectly. So some of you need to stay as patient and calm as you can. And particularly if you're feeling attacked, give your co-workers and supervisors the benefit of any doubt, okay? Because reality may not be anywhere close to as bad as you think. So don't push for major changes on the work front, I'm hearing, because the time may not be right, unless you're looking for a new position, okay? But for some of you, it points to a highly emotional or uncomfortable time in your love relationship in the distant future, okay? Things can become heated or negative, okay? Some of you need to take a break from each other or the relationship. That's if you need to, okay? But don't make assumptions, okay? And fight fairly. And if you're going to fight, don't ignore your intuition, I keep hearing, okay? Because in the previous reading, it was a water sign. Pisces trying to tell you to use your intuition, okay? So, for some of you, if you don't use your intuition, I'm hearing, this could make you even more irritable or upset or perhaps anxious, okay? And I keep hearing it again. Pick your battles and be sure to treat your lover like a friend. Don't be in a hurry to end or begin a relationship, sign, because this is probably not the best time for either course of action here, especially coming up to this full moon, because somebody's going to get some bad news, okay? Some of you are very pessimistic, not sleeping at night time, worrying, anxiety, sleepless nights. Some of you may even want a second chance, okay, to heal a relationship. But for some of you, you're going through some loneliness right now or family disconnection right now. That's for somebody, okay? Some of you just need time out, and it'll be a well-earned break. Take it, okay? Because some of you could be dealing with a boss at work or a father figure or somebody here who's very inflexible, rigid, controlling, abusing their power, okay? And some of you, you're no longer going to be waiting once you use your intuition, okay? If this resonates with you, air signs, please like, share, follow. Let's see what other messages are coming out for you, air signs. Right. I'm going to pull a card for believe in your own magic, okay? Because some of you need to believe in yourself, okay? Stop trusting other people above your own intuition that's telling you, okay? It won't lead you wrong. Tell me about what other message for air signs do they need to know? No. Villain, you can always rewrite the story, okay? That's what some of you need to do, rewrite the story. And at the bottom of your deck, you got forgive, okay? So I'm going to read forgive to you first, and then rewrite your story, because something definitely could be coming to an end for some of you, okay? You've been holding a grudge against somebody in your life. Maybe it's a loved one, or maybe it's yourself. This isn't a card telling you that you must learn to practice forgiveness. No. Forgive them on your own terms, if and when you feel ready to do so. This is simply a nudge for you to consider whether that time is the present. Don't let forgiveness feel like obligation, but like a shiny red hope that gets you through your sleepless nights. Because like I said, some of you are having sleepless nights, not sleeping at night time, okay? Remember, forgiving them is their gift to them. Walking away is a gift to yourself, okay? Now, you've also got here villain, okay, which I'm going to actually read to you now. 38 11. Let's see if this is for air signs. You can always rewrite the story. A harsh truth to swallow. Sometimes our villain wins. However, that doesn't mean you should give up or lose all hope. It just means that it's time to rewrite the story and keep going. It can be incredibly freeing and empowering to reclaim yourself after a personal tragedy, okay? But remember, as one door closes, another door opens. If this resonates with you, air signs, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.